Hi, folks. I'm Chris Daly, and it's my privilege to interview Jamaicans doing great things. And today we have a special treat for you. We get to enter into conversation with Principal Mosely. Principal Mosely is the principal of Green Island Primary School in Hanover, Jamaica, and he's doing some marvelous things that we'd like for you to know about and to see how you can even make the school even greater. Welcome to our conversation, Principal Mosely.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Great. Let's folks get to know you a little. Tell us a little about your Jamaican roots. Where are you from and how did you end up in Hanover?
Okay. Actually, I was born in central Jamaica, the parish of Clarendon. I left the parish at about age 9, migrated to Hanover. And since there, I have been here. In Western Hanover is where my father's relatives are from. And I came to live with them. I finished primary school here, went to high school, did my tertiary education in Montego Bay, St. James the neighboring parish. And now I'm contributing back to my parish in the form of educating our students.
That's wonderful. Education is such a highly honored profession. How did you decide to pursue a career in education?
Actually, it's a funny story. While I was in high school, during my early years, my aspiration was to be a lawyer. Matter of fact, that was what my father wanted me to become. However, my experience in sixth form, where another student, a matter of fact, we were having a mock case, and I was on one side. I'm not too sure if I was a defendant or plaintiff, but I was a lawyer, and the young lady was on the other side. And after my experience there, where the young lady actually demolished my story so badly, I realized that maybe I would not be a good lawyer. So I decided to do something that could contribute to our nation development. And outside of trying to protect the innocent and the needy, I think education is the next, maybe the most important thing to do.
Yes, indeed. So how long have you been serving? Tell us a little about your educational career, that you've now been serving as principal of the Green Island Primary School.
Actually, I started teaching from 1993. I started at Green Island High School and taught there for a little less than 20 years. I then moved to the primary school to work with the smaller ones. And I've been here now for 4 years. And it's a decision that I have not regretted. I don't think I'll ever live to regret it. The smaller ones are beautiful to work with.
That's great. So lots of folks may not know a little about Green Island or where it's at. Give us a little sense of it, the community in which you serve.
Yes. Green Island is one of those quiet, rural communities in western Jamaica. It is approximately 15 kilometers east of Miguel, and Miguel is a very popular tourist destination, or about 17 west of Lucy, that is the capital town in the parish of Hanover. It's a little community that is located right along the coast. As I said, most of the persons here, they are fisher folks, and we have a percentage of persons too who are farmers. But a large percentage also work in the tourist industry. Actually, it could be described as a very poor community, but I'm not too sure that my children will agree with this because I don't really think they know that they are poor. These are the children, and they do enjoy the daily activities without realizing all the things that they have been deprived of.
That's great. So you've spent so much of your life there, and now you're principal of the school. Tell us what makes your school so special. You seem like you have a special set of kids, and must have a special school to be able to have that kind of reputation.
I tell you something. Our strongest area is the discipline of our students. Beautiful, loving children. But in terms of the strength of my little school here, the academic performance is one that is really creating storm in the area. What happened is that our school was in a very deplorable condition, and it was recommended by the ministry for us to, they wanted to build a new school, and they actually started the process, but as a third world country, it will take forever. I remember when I came here first, and my teachers greeted me and informed me that ignore what is here because very soon we'll be getting a new school. It's 4 years now, and it doesn't happen. However, the good thing is that during that period, I explained to my teachers that we are going to make the best out of what we have until the new school arrives. I'm not too sure if it's going to happen again. However, we seek help. We asked for help, and we did get help. So we have like new classrooms and better bathroom facilities and etc. However, the problem that we're having though is that our seating, we do not have enough seats to facilitate the children. And maybe the reason for that is because we got some chairs from a charity organization, but the quality was very inferior, and it was long before it started breaking apart. This resulted in, on a daily basis, we have students adding to the number of students without chairs. But outside of that, beautiful school. We are involved in numerous sporting activities. We are popular for our little band. We have a little marching, drumming band. I'm not too sure it's a marching band, but we got some drums from some friends, and we do beat those rhythms. It's a popular school in the area, and I'm extremely proud to be a part of this little family.
Well, you've really brought some good leadership and magic to the school. That now it's been brought to our attention to one of your star volunteers, Miss Pauline Mackenzie Henry, that how severe the seating issue is. Describe how difficult that is and the impact it's having on the educational process the kids go through.
Well, we have approximately 600 students, and we have about 400 seats. So you have a large portion of our students not being able to sit on a regular basis. This has resulted in students literally competing for chairs. And it is a regular sight to see children rushing to class to get a chair before their counterparts receive it. And we do have incidents where there are fights, there are quarrels, because persons are trying to defend a chair. Teachers are unable to do certain teaching techniques. It's hard to group children. It's sometimes very frustrating because children, instead of sitting there and try to absorb what is being taught to them, they have to be worrying about the pain that they're feeling in the legs or the discomfort of sitting on a desk or sitting on the floor in some cases. So it's a very serious and heart-burning situation. It really does affect the learning process of many of these children. And I have to take my hat off to these kids, because despite this, the performance is commendable. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're here, talking to an audience that can do something about this. And just tell us, if we should get this in, what are some of the good things that could happen should we now partner with you to provide seats?
Well, the most important thing is to look at these little faces. When you look at these little faces, this is something that is going to be so heart-rending. Because these are innocent kids. lovely, innocent children. However, the situation that they're in is not their fault. We're in a third world country, and we do have limited resources. I am sure that assisting them like this will better enable them to do well academically, which eventually would lead to these kids being better prepared to move on and to accomplish whatever career they are aspiring for. And in turn, our country will benefit because we'll have professional and skilled persons who will be able to take care of their family. So at least we have a country where we have less persons resorting to activities that are not so appropriate because unfortunately they did not get a start in primary school. So I think the long-term effect is very, very great. For short-term, it will relieve these children of the pain that they feel when they are in class in terms of standing for long hours. And we also give them an opportunity to concentrate, to sit and be comfortable in the teaching and learning process.
This is so wonderful. We thank you, Principal Mosely, for laying out a vision. And now it's up to us that we can contribute to a legacy of learning, not just for the current generation, you said, but for generations to come. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy day, sir. Any last word of wisdom you'd like to leave with our audience?
Yeah. The Bible said the children definitely. Jesus spoke about suffering for children to come unto me.
Yes.
And these little ones are children of God. They are who are made in the image of God. They represent God. And whatever we can do to assist these little ones, we'll be doing it for our Father. In order for us to make this world a better place, we have to invest in our children. And one of the best investments that you can give to a child is to provide them with the necessary tools for them to grow up to be quality, productive citizens. And for me, providing them with a skill or a good academic background is key. So I am strongly suggesting that when we invest in children, we are definitely investing in the future of not only the country, but for the entire world. So wherever necessary, or wherever we can, it is, to me, God-like, the little children of God.
Well, Principal Mosely, thank you for your vision. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for investing your life in these students in Green Island. Move to do likewise and do a little investment to leave a legacy of learning. Thank you so much for joining us today, sir.
The pleasure is mine.